Guys, just writing your goals down every day allows you to remind yourself of what's important and what's not important. It allows you to wake up and not spend 3 hours on your phone because 20 minutes ago you kind of wrote down, okay, this is what I'm aiming for, right? And when you write them down in a way where you're describing that it's your reality, we do that which matches our belief of reality, right? At the end of the day, all of our actions are just aligned so that our reality is that which matches our belief, right? So when you write down your goals in my reality is this, I am this, I have done that, I do this, right? Or I have that, then at some point your body just kind of like it just comes together, right? And your body will struggle to do something that doesn't match that future reality, right? But it's not the act of writing it, it's the act of tapping into the feeling of it, right? Hence why, guys, I do suggest once a week, anyone in between you guys kind of like just come together on a call like this by yourself, like with a friend, with someone that that you connect with, and for an hour just talk about what that reality is going to be like, right? Bro, just think about when we're making 1 million a month, right? And just kind of like describe what you're going to be doing, bro. Just flying out with a helicopter from point A to point B, just 10 hookers in the back, whatever you want to fucking do, right? Just drifting all day. And just the act of telling someone and then that other person telling you back, you tapping into the feeling, which is the most important part of it, right? Because when you feel like that, I mean, at the end of the day, it's woo-woo shit, whatever, but it makes sense, right? High frequency attracts high frequency feelings and state, and high frequency actions attracts high frequency results, right? You can't really become a millionaire if you're feeling like a broke bitch, like, what's the point? So writing your goals down every single day in a way that it makes you feel like it's already there, just keeps you aligned with those beliefs, right? So really, really, really important when you're writing your goals down. Never say, I will do this, or I will have that, or I will be that. Because then you're just separating it from yourself, right? You're saying that that's the future, and it's not here. Just write it, I am this, I have this, I do that, right? So that's really, really important goal. Something that helped me a lot, guys, is just write your 12-month goals out, and also the tasks that you're going to be doing to get there. Because of course, just writing, I have bought an M3. Yeah, cool. What you done for that, right? I've bought an M3 because I've grown Ideal closer to this amount of clients who I'm making this amount of money for, and for me to get that amount of clients, I'm reaching out to this amount of people every day, and I'm landing this amount of meetings every week, right? So you're result aware, but you're also process aware. Make sense?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Right? So result aware and process aware. Write down every day what are the things that you're going to be doing the next day for you to get there. Right? Because if not, it's just a fucking goal and there's no actual path. Right? But those goals, those 1 year goals, guys, should come out of a 10-year vision. Right? And that is honestly the most important part. Right, that 10-year vision, a lot of people, bro, you just see them, my vision is this or that, right? But that's you're just telling yourself that you're not there, right? Instead, write it down. My name is Christian Bresser Diez. I'm 33 years old. Over the past 10 years, I've accomplished this by doing that. I've lived this experience through this method, right? And something important, don't forget about the experiences. Don't forget about the people that surround you, right? Don't forget about why those experiences are important for you. Don't forget about what have you done without an intention of making money. Because a lot of people, especially in this industry, when they write their vision down, I've made this amount of money, I live in this place, and I drive this car. Cool. Is that all you've done? Like, are you that fucking boring and lame? Haven't you, I don't know, climbed Mount Everest? Haven't you backpacked through India with a couple dollars in your pocket? Right, some of those experiences you have to include in the 10-year vision, right? Because if not, you're just telling yourself that your life is boring and there's nothing fun in it, right? So just make a fucking essay and don't underestimate it. I mean, in fact, I'd love to hear some of your guys' visions in 10 years from now. Let's start off with Alvaro, for example, with Urdaneta. Go for it, my man.
I haven't think about because most of the time in my mindset, 10 years is a long process, but thinking about it for 3 years from now, I want to be living in a
there you go.
really good place.
There you go. Wait, let me cut you off, brother. You just said I want to be. I want because I don't have it. That's coming from lack straight away, right? I am. Just try again.
Let's see. Let's practice this one. Okay, so from 10 years now on, I am like okay. I am abundant in terms of like freedom of economic issues, or freedom money wise, and also I have the opportunity to share. Like for example, this is one of my biggest like complex topics, because at the same time that I'm making the imaginations, like seeing myself at that situations is too abstract, it's not something tangible that I can measure. It's not something measurable. I don't know if you have a tip for that.
Bro, just understand that 10 years from now, bro, you're gonna have even hairier balls, you're gonna have more beard, you're gonna have met 1,000 more people, and you're gonna have 3,650 days more ahead of you. 3,650 days, bro. Like, just think about what can you do with that. And if you break it down in hours, goddamn, bro, like that's a lot of fucking time, right? So allow yourself to just whatever, dude. I've got a private jet that costs 50 million. Cool, that's doable. It is doable. There's people that have done it, so why wouldn't you, right? You're just as capable as them. The only difference in between them and you is that they believed from the get-go that they could actually accomplish that 10 years from now. You don't.
Okay, perfect. So yeah, I'm like 10 years from now, I have like a really nice car. I have a really good like Airbnb to rent, like any Airbnb I can rent it because I'm free of money wise. And I have all the freedom that I want in terms of work wise. I'm doing my job, something that I love, with my personal brand, and helping others with my services.
Got you. So you see, bro, you keep expanding on that and throw in the experiences that you've lived, right? Because we all know it, right? Life is about the experiences. It's not about the money. But whenever we write in these fucking visions, we forget to type in those experiences, right? For example, I know I have crossed the Atlantic in a shitty ass boat by myself, right? I know I have traveled every continent in every single vehicle possible, right? Car, bicycle, bike, plane, helicopter, train, boat, everything, right? That's something that I'm going to experience, right? So don't forget about those. I have, hiked through India for a month with $5 in my pocket, right? I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I'm intrigued by that. Know that back home I've got 50 million, but at the same time I'm, living out of $5 in, third world country that's, I really don't fuck with, but I will get myself outside of my comfort zone that way, right? In fact, James, bro, what's one experience that you will live before you die?
That's a great question. I mean, you're completely right with the idea that you don't think about the experiences, because I have my 10-year goal defined, but I don't have the experiences defined. If I had to say one thing, I'd love to see the Northern Lights. I haven't really been to that part of Europe before. That's something I really want to go to. I think that'd be pretty cool, to be fair, as well. So probably that off the top of my head. But
okay, so see the Northern Lights with your girl, with some friends, with your family.
Sure, we'll chuck in a girl as well.
Okay. Yo, Patrick, what about you, bro? What's an experience that you will live before you die?
I'm confident that I'm gonna live the monk lifestyle for at least 1 year in India or somewhere in the
Yeah, same. In fact, I've literally got that on my vision too. Yo, Will, what about you, bro?
For me?
No, for Willow.
Willow.
Yeah, we'll go to you. Will.
So I was saying 10 years for now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. Well, basically, I think I have some different houses some places all around the world. That's also why we travel, so I know where to buy those houses. And one of the houses I have is a UGC, what's it called? User-generated content house with 10 plus girls. That's going to be amazing, and you're all welcome when I get that. And basically, I'm also going to have... I might have I don't know if I need what kind of car I need, but I will start out with a Maserati, and I will basically also have a Ferrari and Lamborghini at that point.
Okay.
And I also own some kind of art, boat or something. I don't know how large it is. It depends on how many money I'm making. And I'm basically 34 when that happens. So right now I'm 24, so I will use the next like 4 to 5 years just making out with random girls until I found the most beautiful one. I will marry her. And when I'm 34, I think she will like talk about kids and this stuff, and I will push it away until I'm 35. And then I think I'll have kids. In between that, when I'm like 28 or 29 in the late 20s, I think that I also want to travel. Like I've been many places all around the world, but I would like to do the same with my hot chick at that point.
Okay.
So,